Clint from 50 Campfires here. So we went camping a little while back, and one of the guys in camp carves a spoon every time that they go camping, kind of works on it throughout the weekend. I thought that was a really cool idea. The fella actually gave me a spoon carving kit, and it's something I've been doing the last couple of times I've went camping. I'm certainly not an expert at it, but I'm going to show you how I do it and kind of go over the minimum things that you need to do that at the campsite. So the first thing I'm going to do here is split one of these in half. You certainly can, once again, if you're using just these two, you can carve this whole thing down into a spoon. It's going to take a little bit more effort. The gloves, I'm not wearing them for protection really. The last couple spoons I made, I've noticed that if you have a better grip, you can use a lot less force and you can carve for a lot longer time because your hands aren't really slipping on the wood. So I'm going to cut this in half. I have 2 tries at it. Try to get it as straight as possible. It's okay if it's not perfectly straight down the middle, because then I would just use the side that is a little bit wider. So I feel pretty good about that. This is going to be a small spoon, probably a coffee scoop or something like that. That's what we have. She's a little twisto on there, but that's just fine. I think we'll make this end the side of the spoon, and so the handle is going to go this way. Got a little bit of grain in the wood kind of going that way, so the handle will probably curve just a tiny bit. That's one thing that's kind of fun about it, is just sort of following whatever the wood's going to do. This is going to be a small spoon, but we only have a couple days here and not a ton of free time. So I'm going to start to rough this in. And I'm just trying to make this a little bit easier for myself once I do start carving it. You can, like I said, you can do this for sure with the knife. I've been just doing it on the sides and not on the bottom just because I don't really know where the handle is gonna kind of end up. But this just takes some of the, it just speeds up the process a little bit. I don't want to go too far with this because, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I made one time where there was like a little, made it for Buddy, and the end of the handle had a little T on it because his name's TJ. So I'm going to leave a little space for that. I'm actually going to leave that, I don't want to take too much of that off, maybe just a little bit more. And I'm going to start with that, and then we're just going to start getting into the straight edge, and I will be carving this little fella throughout the weekend, and we'll see where it goes. All right, we're getting close with the spoon. As anyone who carves will quickly notice, I am not a master spoon carver. Not by a long shot, but I love it. It's so fun. I've been kind of working on this off and on the last couple days around New York, stopping in here and there. That's kind of where we're at so far. So right now I'm just trying to I want to get the handle a little bit thinner here, so it's, I'll probably use this for a coffee spoon. I'll actually probably give it away. It's really fun to give these away when you're done with them. And the other thing that I'm doing right now is trying to smooth the outside of it. So when I get into this kind of finer detail on the outside, you're just kind of shaving off. Anywhere you see a line is going to be a little ridge on the outside. And so I'm just trying to make that as smooth as possible. I am almost there, but a little bit more to go. All right, so my spoon is pretty much done, and I'm pretty happy with it. It is basic. I took the handle a little bit thinner on the inside here, so it's a little more comfortable to use. A little bit of something on the end there. That's what's kind of fun when you're doing this. As you're going along, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna make a little thing. It's just they all come out completely different. And I'm sanding the inside of the spoon down. So I want it to be usable. I don't want the spoon to have any ridges on the inside. I'm gonna leave it rough on the outside. One, because I really like that look. I like that it looks super hand carved. And two, like I was saying earlier, I'm a beginner. And you know, guys that do this for a long time, they can get it pretty smooth just with the straight edge. Not quite there yet, but I'll tell you what, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. And like I was saying earlier, a straight edge and a hook knife is all you really need to get going. Somewhere comfortable and cozy to sit, because we're getting pretty close here. Just a little bit more of this sanding and I'll be ready to go. And then you want to, then I'm gonna give it a good rub it down with mineral oil. That'll help to treat it. And then I'm probably gonna give it to someone as a gift and get cracking on the next spoon. So I hope that gives you enough info, and if it's something that you want to get started doing, those things are easy to find online, and I think you should give it a shot. It's a really fun way to spend your weekend at the campsite in your downtime.